What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Civilization 6 as the Khmer, led by Jayavarman, the bald dude up there. And science is the name of the game. We are going for a science victory. We're actually doing quite well. We got a pretty comfortable lead when it comes to science. And we're actually already working on rocketry, which allows us to make the spaceport and one of the first parts that you need to make if you're going to win a science victory. Also gives you more production from quarries, which isn't bad either. And basically, things are looking okay. I don't think any other victories are really close to winning yet. Cleopatra apparently already has rocketry. Why? Why do you have that? I would so love to see her tech tree. I honestly don't understand what she's doing if she has rocketry. She must miss she must have like beeline for it or something. I actually don't understand at all. Then of course there's culture, but you know Philip's quite a way off from winning, so we should be okay. Domination, that's not gonna happen. Religion is one that we're gonna have to keep our eyes on to make sure that we don't get surprised and sort of out of the blue somebody wins a religious victory. But aside from that, I think we're okay. You're denouncing me? What have I ever done to you that you would denounce me? That is the rudest thing in the history of the world. How dare you? Oh, you're denouncing me. Okay. Alright. Copy that. That's cool. I think I'm a warmonger. Based on what? Look, if I were a warmonger, I would be at war with you, wouldn't I? But I'm not, so that means that I'm cool. It means I'm a cool dude who doesn't go to war for no reason at all. I'm a little bit scared of somebody like Spain declaring war on me because they have a massive army. The others should be quite manageable. But after we make our research labs, we should probably get a few extra units. Not that we need a lot of them. Just, we gotta keep in mind that Spain has a huge army and that could be a threat. Just a thought. Just a thought. He's got some weird things with catapults and conquistadors, and obviously he is behind in science, so... In fact, he's 10 technologies behind me. So him somehow pulling out an army that will destroy me is extremely unlikely, but it's a reality that we gotta accept, that he's got a huge army. That's it. Boom. Bottom line. Alright. So basically what we're doing is we're just making research labs wherever we can, or we're building up towards that level. And really that's about it. That is about it. So, sit back, take a sip of that water or coffee or whatever you drink. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care anyway. As long as it's good for you and, makes you happy, drink whatever you need to drink, man. Doesn't matter if it's weird. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit boring because there's not much that we need to do. A war isn't necessary and would actually be detrimental right now to our efforts. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna bide our time, silently wait until we can leave off of this stupid planet and win the game. And the way things are going right now, it's very likely that we will win. Unless, again, somehow Spain pulls out a tourism victory or a religious victory somehow. But I think we're okay. Because we got Nubia, who's like super religious, and Philip, who's super religious. So they're going to clash. Which is really good for us. Alright, so... wouldn't be that bad. Might get rid of you, or maybe you. Because we're gonna, oh wait, yep. We're gonna want to build a nice and large army. Just a little bit more than we currently have. Not a lot, but a bit. Alright, let's see. Research lab. It'll take a while, but it's what we need to make, so we're gonna make it. And we're going to trade with... I guess Tuban would be the best here. Alright, we're also going to finish our university, which is a nice extra boost. Then another research lab. We still need to make our spaceport, which is actually something that will probably take a while to make. Do we really never make a camp there? That seems odd. But yeah, we need a spaceport. It'll take forever to make, so there will be a lot of just clicking left next turn and just waiting until it's done. But I assume it's going to take upwards of 50 or 40 turns. I honestly don't know what our production is like currently. It takes, how much does it take? 1800? Yeah, that'll take a while. That'll take a while. It's not going to be 50 turns, but pretty damn close to it. So another thing we could do is get an industrial zone in the capital, but then you got to make the zone, you got to make a workshop, a factory, all the other stuff that goes in there, which is like, that'll take a while too. So you got factory, you got, let's see, workshop, obviously. Okay, so apparently there's actually nothing else right now, so it must be later. Airport. Are there no other buildings that go in there? Oh, right, the power plant. Okay, yeah, so either way, it'll take forever to actually do this. We apparently boosted our nuclear program, which is actually quite nice. And we have 1 turn to spend on something. I guess just make a trader. Let's get a shipyard. I'm thinking if we make a shipyard, we get a nice amount of extra production that we can use for the research lab, so we'll do that. Like, we're already in such a lead that we can actually permit ourselves to do things like that. 230 science. That is not a small thing. That is a lot of science to have. I'm also not really sure why Spain decided that they would definitely make a city here. Because it's garbage. It's just tundra everywhere. With 1 mine and 1 little farm. I just don't see how that's going to be a good city, but, you know, do what you gotta do, I guess. He's starting to convert me now, which I definitely do not like. But we're currently following Hinduism, so it'll take a while for him to get us off of that. Like a really long time, actually. I think we'll be okay. Especially since I'm not the only one he has to. Okay. My production's too low. Whatever. Shut up, lady. Alright, rocketry done. How long does it take? Yeah, it takes about 43 turns, so I was not far off of my 50-turn guess. I guess this is the best. Okay, let's just trade with that. Maybe it's less now. Whatever, doesn't matter. We'll get to that pretty soon. Combustion. Being able to make oil wells and tanks is quite cool. But having upgrades to the machine guns, or yeah, to our field cannons, 2 machine guns would be pretty good too. Because that would basically absolutely ensure that nobody's going to be able to mess with me. Because I could absolutely destroy even Spain. Like, they're running around with catapults, whereas I have modern artillery, I got machine guns, I got infantry. You know, good luck coming after me with that stuff. Right, we're also making more... Oh boy. We're making more campuses in our other cities. Basically, we have a campus in just about every city, I think. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6... 7, 8 campuses. Make that 9 and then soon 10. That's a lot. That is a lot of campuses. Just in case that wasn't clear. So yeah, that next scientist, we should be able to get him quite easily. Ooh. Okay, whatever. This one triggers the Eureka moment for all technologies from the information era. That's good. That is actually a pretty good scientist to get. And I really don't see how anyone's going to beat me to it, so that's quite nice. This merchant I really don't want, so we're not going to try. Make a library. I guess just go the shipyard. Just production, science, and that's pretty much it. Other stuff, not really as important. But this is going to ensure that we're going to get all the necessary technology before anybody else even gets there. Because that basically means that you're going to cut your science requirements in half for the final piece of the puzzle. That's pretty crazy. It's 24 with another like 12 or so turns. That's a lot of turns that you're saving that you don't need to spend either, you know, going after boosts or just doing it the old-fashioned way. Yes, that scientist, we're gonna need him. What are we talking about? Oh, hello. Bye. You're dead. Sorry, dog. Kinda had to do that, though. My hand was forced. Alright, so spaceport is definitely something to do. How many... Yeah, we can only get one district right now. So if we get an industrial zone, that means that we don't have, you know, any space for the spaceport. And we do need that. So we're going to make a spaceport. We're just going to put it in some garbage tile. So probably... Yeah, let's put it there. Are we going to do that? Let's put it there. It doesn't really matter too much. Alright, trade with Badung for that extra production. So 37 turns. It's a lot, but it's definitely doable. And once it's done, that's like the worst part out of the way, pretty much, because that stuff just takes so damn long. Now, I would like to get more amenities, so... Oh god, okay. Well, let's put it there. We're gonna just work on getting more amenities in our cities as well. Because that generally is very helpful, because currently we're missing out on 15% growth, but also 5% non-food yields, which includes, obviously, production. And I presume that includes science as well. Like, we're getting 53, but we could be getting more, I think. Like, it should be reduced sort of across the board. Spaceport. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was a little bit confused here. So, amenities provide plus 0.2 to science. I'm not sure how that works, but okay. We're getting 2 from work tiles, so I guess we must be working the... campus? Yeah, we are. We're working the campus pretty hard. Maybe work that as well. Let's just lock some stuff down. Like, there's so many citizens in this city that we're basically out of space for people, people to really work anyway. All right, make a library. We still have the option to make prasats, which do give us a lot of food. But I feel like it's kind of a waste, since what we need really is amenities. So I'm going to put an amenity thing there. Entertainment complex, whatever. See, they got a warrior army. It's going to take one shot from one of my artilleries, and that thing's gone. So his military strength is really high, but at the end of the day, that doesn't really mean too much. It's not really an optimal system at all. Yeah, we're gonna get this guy. So we don't want this merchant, so we should actually try and sort of stay behind a little bit. But yeah, I want this one. There could be an engineer that we might want. Specifically if they give you... I mean, this one's good too. +3 amenities, +4 housing for a single city. But I remember there being one great person, and it might be a scientist or it might be an engineer that really helps you with your spaceship parts. Alright, so production towards builders and all that cool stuff. I don't think we really need either of these. Like, I'm not going to make wonders. I don't think I've made a single wonder in this entire game, and with good reason. Because that's just not something I really wanted to focus on with our science being low and everything, but, you know. Basically, this game does illustrate that if you just sort of brute force your way towards a certain goal, you can do it. Because we started out really, really poorly, and then we sort of catapulted ourselves to what? Yeah. You don't like me. We get it. Shut up. So apparently, I guess you made your... They already launched an Earth satellite, even though they're this far behind. That's intriguing. Okay, I'll give you that. Apparently, Poland is going after this as well. Poland is somewhat believable, but she's 11 technologies behind. There's literally no way for her to finish it in time, though. Like, we should be able to beat her pretty easily. Just gotta keep pushing for more science and more production wherever we can. Alright, city is approached by barbarians where... Yeah, I don't see them. I guess we're good. They must have died or something. Alright, let's just finish our stuff so we can get machine guns, anti-air guns, which we're really not gonna need. I'm trying to figure out if maybe we can steal... What? That's a stupid deal, dude. It's not too bad, but it's kind of bad. That's horrible. Goodbye. Goodbye, Saladin. We're done here. See you later. Enjoy the rest of your life. I'm not really sure what you're doing with it, but, you know, have fun. Like, he is far from a leader in any category. I'm not giving in to your demands. How dumb are you? Seriously. I could crush your little city. You're 11 technologies behind. I could, if I wanted to, I could go to war, go up to your capital, and just bomb the hell out of it. My farm. Where are the barbarians? Are they invisible? Are we actually dealing with invisible barbarians? That's a first for me. I can't say I've ever seen that before. Alright, let's go after tanks and, like, oil wells. I'm not blind, am I? This is pillaged by barbarians who are not actually here. What's that? Oh, it's a barbarian outpost. Oh, those look cool later on. That's kind of nice. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm guessing just sort of stuff like water mill. Maybe just a builder. Just get some of that jade. Because we kind of need it. Alright, so we can actually... What is this? What are you doing? What's the idea? Whatever, I don't care, dude. Field cannons. Boom, upgraded. So we got machine guns now. Which is pretty damn awesome. I feel like Spain might be planning on starting a war soon, but... I feel like that would not go in his favor. He's got a lot of conquistador armies, but aren't those basically knights? They've replaced the musket man. So they're really not that good. They're an inferior version of an infantry. If anybody goes after me, I am going to strike back so hard. Not just to teach them a lesson, but also because that would be fun. Just completely abuse our technological lead. And just crush them all. Nubia's trying to go for science a bit, but they're not really that great. And soon we can get neighborhoods, which is going to give us a lot of housing. But housing right now is not as much of an issue as amenities are. Is there a way to see exactly, like... Everybody's displeased everywhere. So we need to get, like... 4 or 5 amenities to really fix that. Are you serious right now? Invisible barbarians. Holy shit. Unless there's a boat shooting from here, but I've never seen that either, so... What's going on right now? Somebody please tell me. Let's do a little bit of a test here. I will purchase a... I guess cavalry are good. Okay, let's get a cavalry. Oh, there they are. What? A submarine? Are you actually kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's an enemy submarine destroying my farms. Holy sh... I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that, but okay. That's interesting. I'm actually learning something new here. Submarine. Do we even have submarines yet? We don't even have submarines yet. Why are barbarians running submarines in 1816? That seems a little insane. I'm trying not to, you know, pass judgment here, but it's certainly a little strange, to say the least. I think that's fair to say. What is that? You're gonna declare war on me, buddy? Is that something you want to do? Because I would be cool with that. We got 50 technologies. Like, how does she make a spaceport that fast? I feel like maybe I have too many cities, and that's why, or too many districts, specifically, and that's why the spaceport will take forever, but still. Okay, I guess they left. What do you have guarding your shitty little... Oh, it's an AT crew, okay. And these dudes are like full-on modern-day rebels. We could buy this one with faith. But I really don't want this merchant. It gives you extra tourism, which is not something that I at all care about. So I'm just gonna wait for Spain to get this one, and I'll get the next one. And I'm hoping it's the one that gives you amenities, because that would be pretty good. Alright, so we got a new research lab. We got a pretty crazy amount of science per turn, and I'd like to see how many campuses Jadwiga has, because I feel like she doesn't have nearly as many as I do. I know she has some, but probably not too many. Submarine! Stop that! Apparently you're not even... Okay, well, they do a lot of damage, but not too much. Alright, let's go heal, though. Don't want to lose my cavalry. I paid some good money for this guy. Alright, let's see. Let's just make a bunch of entertainment complexes around and just build, you know, nice stuff in them to make sure our amenities reach good levels. So that's basically what we're going to keep on doing. We're going to try and get the next merchant and the scientist. We're going to keep working on our science, obviously, and get some amenities. That's the main thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.